Isolation Nation, welcome to a new day, a new dawn. I just woke up. That's not exactly true, but pretty close. Pretty close to it. Is it dawn? I don't even know what part of day dawn is. Does anybody know? Is dawn the nighttime one or the morning one? One of them is dusk. That one sounds like the nighttime one. So I'm assuming dawn is morning, but it's currently late afternoon. And some places in the world it's morning. So have I confused everybody enough yet? I hope so. That's what we do here at this show. This is the Social Distancing Social Club. I'm Ben Glebe, and I am now going to introduce you to the second leg of the four-legged tripod that makes up the four three-legged people that host the show. Steve Hofstadter. Steve?
Hello, everybody. Ben, just to help you out, dawn is when you go to sleep.
Yes. Okay. That means, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got some weird lighting here. I'm a little pink, not sure why. Anyway, if you want to support the show, please do so. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, you can super chat on the YouTube. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome another one of the legs of the four-legged quarantine. Please welcome Mr. Chris Bowers. Everybody, Chris Bowers.
Oh, wow.
Hey, what's up, everybody? The definition, honestly, Ben, the dawn is when you go to bed and when Steve wakes up. So between the two of you, you're awake for a full 24 hours. That's why you do such great work, because you're just doing a whole day's work. True. I'm proud of you.
That's right. We field all complaints to Nowhere Comedy Club 24 hours a day.
Exactly. So, and whenever one of you wakes up, there's like a 17 fucking message text thread that happens for the rest of us, where it just dings for an hour and a half because one of you just woke up. Queen Rachel's also here. Queen, how you doing?
Queen.
I am excellent, guys. I got another voicemail from the man who sang to me. And I know who it's from now, so I'm going to leave that part out because it was from a company. But even with him announcing what company it was from, he still left me this. You guys ready? Oh, damn. Hold on.
Wait, this is a corporate voicemail?
This is a corporate voicemail from a place that I leased a car from. So here we go.
I'm infected. I'm gonna turn into a zombie in 3, 2, 1.
That was the voicemail this time. Instead of singing to me, he turned into a zombie.
Sorry, I didn't translate it. It's yo soy un zombie y no tiene un play para vivir.
So wait a second, Rachel. You leased a car from this company. This is a salesperson?
Yeah, this is the card that I just turned in. So like for my final bill payment or whatever, since I moved, I don't know. Like I just turned it in. You know, I just got your car.
Yeah.
Right?
So he was basically like, okay, now that she's finally not a customer anymore, I can sneeze at her over the phone? What is this?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
I may have called the wrong company about wrapping your car, Steve. I apologize. I think I must have got the prompts wrong. I mean, I hit 2 for Spanish, and then I thought I knew what I was doing, but I didn't, apparently. I should have Ben translate that. I must have hit 7 for sing to Rachel and tell her you're going to turn into a zombie. That must have been
So I want to explore. We can't just skip past this. I want to explore this for a second. So this guy thinks that singing to you without saying who he is, singing to you in a language that you do not understand, and then calling to say that you've made him ill is going to curry your favor.
Well, here's the thing. I kind of believe that this is the best way to get you to call this number back, right? Because they're a payment collection, right? And granted, it's been a week. I just need to make my last payment to them. And they didn't like leave their name, and so I think it's just a way for them to like make sure people call them. Yeah. So when I called them yesterday, I was just dying laughing. Like, can I talk to the guy that left me the voicemails? And they didn't let me.
I thought it was like a guy from the car company hitting on you.
I don't think so. I think they just. I just don't know. I can't get a hold of him.
Yeah. That's a very typical opinion, though, from a jealous ex. So I see why you said that, Steve.
No, basically, like,
Everybody's hitting on her.
what if the budget chicken showed up at your house to collect rent? That's what this basically is.
By the way, Steve, here's a joke that would have been funnier 4 minutes ago when you first said it. You're lightly pink because people say your comedy is medium rare.
Ben, you know how when like you think of something on the drive home and you're like, I wish I would have said that, and then you park your car and you don't U-turn? That's what you should do.
Yep. Well, I'm in a weird place, you guys. I got to be honest. I was flossing my teeth last night before bed, and a big part of my tooth fell out. So I don't know if I'm not sleeping enough or.
You shouldn't floss with chain. I think that's the problem.
I have to go straight from the show today to the dentist, to Carmel's office, actually, to get my tooth. I don't know if it was filling that fell out or tooth, but a big chunk.
Wait a minute. Is this similar to the car leasing place with Rachel? Is this how you're going to finally get Carmel to hear it? By knocking your own teeth out?
This is the only way to get her to put stuff in his mouth. I get it.
I just had to create holes in myself to make it work. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
Now a part of my penis fell off. Okay, I get what's happening.
Do we have any
that's gonna be
super
my
glue in the
ringtone.
house, Carmel? It's very weird, you guys, because my back's been very bad for about 3 days, and I can barely walk. I can barely stand up, and so I was literally stretching. I had my leg up on the counter while I was brushing my teeth, or while I was flossing my teeth, and then part of my tooth fell out. So I had leg up on the counter. My teeth are falling out. I don't understand what's happening, but if this is Biden's America, I want out. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's the opposite. It's the last throes of the tension that has been thrust upon us for 4 years, and we're just finally like able to breathe. And so all the residual effects of the craziness, I think, are hitting us, or me at least.
I'm also going to once again point out that Bowers said part of my penis fell off, and him saying that is my new ringtone.
Can we not talk about
I found a cigar cutter, so it didn't go good.
This is not about mine, Rachel. This was about Bowers.
Yeah, it's about my penis. For once, there was not an overnight game. So, Steve, why don't we talk about today's actual game?
Today's actual game, in making fun of the ridiculous conspiracy theories coming out of the right, where they are making up everything. When you hear it, you don't even have to address it. You just have to be like, that's dumb, that's dumb, that's dumb, fuck you, you're cool, fuck you, or whatever the quote was. Anyway, the point is, what we're doing is create an equally dumb conspiracy theory. Now, this could be about anything. It doesn't have to be about politics. Some examples, for instance, are that Trump left the 60 Minutes interview because his seat wouldn't stop vibrating. Or that the reason that things flipped in Wisconsin is because people spilled a bunch of Cheez-Its on the ballots. Or I am actually the head of the soup club. Either way, come up with some sort of conspiracy theory, share it, and the way it works is...
Wait, Steve, you're Soupanon? You're the actual guy?
I am Soupanon. I am Soupanon Crouton. That's my full name. Anyway, so if you want to participate in the game, what you do, you can comment on any of our streams, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube. But if you want yours to count toward the prize at the end of the show and have a much better chance of being read on the air, what you do is you throw in a tip, at least $5, whether it is a Super Chat, Venmo, or PayPal. Throw that in. Give us your best conspiracy theories or your worst conspiracy theories. And again, keep everything legal and kind.
I don't know about kind.
Well, I just mean
you can keep it legal, but you don't keep it kind. What kind
yeah,
of
let's not threaten anyone's life in the comments. I think that's an important thing to
That
remind
that would be
everybody.
illegal. That would be illegal. But Steve
Yeah.
Hofstetter saying to keep it kind is like a bowl of soup saying, "Hey, can we just keep the liquid cold today?" Come on.
Meant, first of all, there's gazpacho, but I meant, and I'm not the head of the soup club. I just happen to know this. But I meant kind for me. I meant on a scale of like my level of kind. So
If
not
we're
that
not gonna be
kind.
calling people Nazis. We shouldn't be throwing all this gazpacho talk. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, both S's in the SS stand for soup.
The soup is coming.
All right, well, Ben, why don't we introduce the front row and get this show rolling?
Why don't we? Please, VIP video, front row, join us. Lend us your charming smiles. We are about to do the damn thing. We are joined by Dave Adler with aluminum foil on his head. That's the box. Tam with actual aluminum foil on her head. We've got Chris LaBelle, foil hat. Love it. Conspiracy theoried up. Lindsey Brown, my
Wait,
theory.
is he eating soup out of a bag?
Better believe he is.
Oh my God, pasta out of a bag.
So is Tam. And
eating bags of pasta. This is amazing.
A bag of pasta. And then Lindsey Brown, my theory is she's also wearing a foil hat. You just can't see it. That's why. Zara Bending is in a virtual background kitchen and does not have soup, but soup is made in a kitchen. So a lot of people don't know that. Oh, that's a mug of soup. Jessica Keibel about to do a big reveal that is Trump in drag and the spin, and bam, there it is. Trump's best look yet. Finally embracing his feminine side. Leedy Corbin, foil hat, hopefully drying today with saran wrap. I don't know what that means. Sean Ehrlich, wearing a foil bandana that's painted blue to look exactly like his other bandanas. Jonathan S., representing Biden's win in Wisconsin. I call it Winsconsin. Rob Lavick is with us. He's back by the fountain. Shannon Burke. She's with us as well. No foil, but maybe she'll carve some foil by episode's end. Brian O'Connor's with us in an underwater beautiful land. We've got Jan Skittles Johnson inside listening to hip hop. We've got Bill Thompson joining us from his favorite corner. August Gus Walsh with Karen Trump shouting, "Stop counting!" Matthew Plummer coming to us from the set of Pawn Wars or Storage Wars or whatever. And Frank Notaro coming to us from a virtual background and looking faded, not as in high, just very barely there. And Shirley Hargraves is here with us. Hello, Shirley. And that is everybody. Robert
Ben.
Baril. Oh, what?
Matthew's background, that's the Four Seasons total landscape.
I knew it looked beautiful to me. That's awesome.
Also, Zara in the chat referred to Trump and drag as Anita Wall.
That is awesome. We've
got two great comics as well. We got two great comics. Dana Eagle is back. Dana, how you doing?
Woo! Woo!
You hear? There she is. Oh, now I can't hear her.
Oh, there I am. I'm Dana Eagle. And I used to think I liked myself, but then I realized I was just using me to get to someone else.
I like that. And first timer, we have Robert Barils here. Robert, how you doing?
Doing great. Anytime I get to perform in front of my closet, it's a good day. So thank you for the opportunity.
We appreciate you closing the door. Most people, when they perform in the closet, leave the door open, which really affects Ben in a terrible way. So we're glad you shut it though, so you would not.
Or Jeffrey Toobin.
By the way, Taylor, can we throw Dana and Rachel also on screen right now? Because looks like we got a bit of a theme.
No, I just did this, right? Like,
you just did this, but Dana and Robert were dressed
they
like
did
that.
not. They were.
Nice work,
Zara.
everybody. I see you got the emails. Finally, somebody read the fucking email about the show. No one ever read the email.
Obviously, their favorite musical is SDSC Comics Wear Plaid. Oh. I quit. This is not my day. This is not my day.
I got it. Forever
Hey, Ben,
Pride.
maybe I'm pink because...
You're super rare.
There we go. All right. Nailed it. Totally got me. I think I'm pink just because I got sunburned from the reflection of all the foil that you guys are wearing.
Maybe all of my humor was in my bottom right tooth.
Like Chandler's nipple, his extra nipple. My favorite conspiracy theory so far is somebody told me yesterday that all the voting machines in the swing states were Nancy Pelosi branded voting machines. They literally thought Nancy Pelosi made the voting machines and sent them to the states. I'm like, you are a fucking crazy person. And my new argument is just, that's not real. Well, you don't understand. That's not real. Just say that's not real till they give up. That's the only thing. You cannot defend that's not real. There's no way to do it. Anyway, Rachel, we got a thing coming up.
Before Rachel coming in, let me just say you've got to really feel put in your place when you're told your conspiracy theory is not real garbage by the man who just 6 months ago believed there would no longer be money at this point in history.
Also, the man who thinks that no mom and pop restaurant could possibly be good because any good restaurant would have been franchised.
No. I didn't say franchise. I said if you're really good, there's two of you. There's a slight difference between. If a good restaurant usually has 2 or 3. Regional chains are the best. Let's not get. We don't have to rehash that whole thing. And Ben, I was incorrect about still not having money. Give me 6 more months. But fuck, I think that I think right now we're good. I'm just saying. When the pandemic started, I put all my money into pot because I knew I could spend that and trade that for shit no matter what happened. Which is a good. That was sound. I go with that.
Pot loses its value as it gets dried out. Don't you know that?
I've never let it get dried out, Ben. I don't know what you're talking about. Rach, anything coming up?
We just have some really great game entries already, so we're good.
Bowers, by the way, spent all of the pot he got in the company store.
I swallowed most of it. I will give you that.
Oregon legalized heroin.
Yes, that's true.
All drugs.
Yeah.
And such a great moment in women's history. You know what I mean? For so long, female heroes have been outlawed.
Everybody's back.
Did you just glue your tooth in? What just happened?
We did just have 3 generals coming at this at the same time. Savannah Martin said, "I will not stand for this."
Thank you.
And then Oinga Boinga, a long last name. Bowers had a point. There is a national coin shortage.
See? Huh? I'm there. I'm halfway there.
I love that's because coins are very stupid. Also, I love when Savannah's defenses of Bowers come in just several minutes after the Bowers insult, and it just sounds like she's generally indignant.
She's not watching. She just assumed you guys made fun of me, and she's right every time.
Yeah, what
It's
she
15 after. Let's tweet my usual defense of Bowers.
Yep, she just sends it in once every 15 minutes, and she's right every time.
It's great.
And last one, Citywood tipped the show $20 and said, "Always great shows. I would like to ask everyone to buy some soup and donate it to your local food pantries."
Oh, there you go. That's
Honestly,
good.
that Steve slam really didn't have a lot of bite to it.
I speak on behalf of the Soup Club.
But
But also, yes, that's a wonderful
if
idea.
you're going to buy the soup for the food pantry, just make sure it's still in the can. Don't buy the bowl of soup. That's not going to do them very much good.
Just drop
Just
it off.
make sure when you donate your soup, you tell them it's on behalf of you and Steve Hofstetter, in hopes of getting him back in the club.
So what you do, you just drive over with a bowl of soup, and then you walk in and be like, "Hey, I have some soup to donate." They're like, "Where is it?" Be like, "I hit a bump." So
Zara said, "Text soup to 484848."
I already tried. That doesn't work. All right. Let's get to a comic. Let's go. All right. Returning champion. We loved her last time. Good for Dana Eagle, everybody.
Thank you guys so much. This has been very exciting having Biden win. Yeah, because I'm an LGBLT, gay, and PC. So right now, I've just been staying on birth control just to remember what day of the week it is. But the very, very exciting thing is that I come from a family of Trump supporters, and they sent me gay hate mail, and they called me a loser, but they spelled it with 2 O's. Yeah. Hilarious, because everybody knows it's 2 S's. So exciting for everybody. I didn't mean to get right in there to cut right to the middle. It's just people always say, they're like, look, if you're a comic and you're not talking about the real issues, you are just wasting your time up here. And that might be true, but usually I'm just wasting my time anyway. So who cares? It's not like it was this or work for Amnesty International. This is like the least damage that I could do. Now, having said that, there is one issue that's close to my heart. keeps me up at night. I am not sure if I believe in Medicare for all, but I do believe in a pedicure for all. Some of you I don't want to see in sandals, okay? That is just the truth. I do not want to see you in sandals. So, this is where I come from. These people, they're not all bigots. And by the way, when you're gay, that's just what you have to do. You have to be able to take lemons and make bigotade with it, right? Thanksgiving, when you're stuck between your homophobic cousin and your xenophobic uncle, pour yourself a big tall glass of bigotade. It makes the bigotry easier to swallow. Now, I don't know how I got in this family. My mom, growing up, she took me to a lot of pro-choice rallies. She felt very strongly about that issue. I guess because she feels like she made the wrong one. 5th grade at a pro-choice rally. I didn't want to be there. I was forced to go. I wanted to stay home and watch Atari. Then in 6th grade, I went to a women's lib rally and she made me put on a jacket. And I was like, hey, bitch, my body, my choice. I'm a feminist, you know, because I love trends. And feminism is in, says BuzzFeed. Move over, vaping. Feminism is the must-have accessory of the season. And if you're just getting into it, too late. Time's up. I'll be honest with you. Okay. Feminism, just so far, it has not panned out the way that I thought. Like, I thought there'd be a little bit more payback. You know, I thought we'd get some free HBO. We get to ride in the carpool lane, but it's just about equality for all. And I'm like, well, that's not going to work. We're not going to all fit in the carpool lane. And by the way, let me say this, equality for all. Like, isn't that just like a woman? Let me make sure everybody is taken care of. Let me make sure you get dessert, even though I haven't had dinner or held high office yet. By the way, I shouldn't be telling that joke anymore, which is very exciting. So, and hopefully it'll change. But so far, it's just been a lot of marches. We've been marching for a long time. We've been marching since the 60s. I remember when the Saints came marching in, I didn't ask to be in that number. And the truth is, I have no idea how this chunk ends, but I hopefully with equal pay. That's all I'm hoping for. By the way, I haven't watched my time at all, so someone's gonna have to cue me. That being said, I don't know if you guys want more hard issues. I wanted to foster a dog. That was what I wanted to do. So I went to the LA shelter. They're all pit bulls. That's what they all are. Every single one is a pit bull. And by the way, it doesn't say that they're a pit bull. It says they're a mix. And what they are is they are a mix of 2 pit bulls. Right? And so then I was like, well, and by the way, here's how you know, because the profile picture is of the dog sleeping with a little plush animal next to it. That's what it is. And then all the other pictures are of the dog playing, but you never see that little stuffed animal again. And so I didn't know if I could do it. And my friend said, you could do it because if the dog becomes agitated, don't worry, you will have a crate. And I was like, I don't think I'm going to fit in that thing. And then I went back online. I was like, let me see what other animals that they have. And it turns out that you could get a pony. They had a pony on the LA shelter. And I was like, I could totally use a pony. I could put it on my balcony. By the way, it was part pit bull. You should know that. That was my light. So that was like, do 20 more minutes and then you are done.
Dana Eagle, everybody. Dana Eagle.
Yeah.
Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, you can super chat on YouTube. And please make sure Listen to what Dana said. It's really important. And do not tip her more than Robert. It's equal pay. Equal pay.
No, back pay. Back pay.
By the way, Dana, the time's up joke I thought deserved way more. That was fucking great. I thought that was.
Did you guys, speaking of losers, did you guys know that if you go to loser.com, it redirects to Trump's Wikipedia? Fun fact, yeah.
Yeah, what's different?
Yeah.
I just thought that's where it went. I don't know.
What people don't know is Ivana Trump actually registered that in 1987. So that's been there a long time. Just now looked at it. So there you go. Dana, I love your earrings. I can't tell if your earrings are the chain for your glasses or if they're separate. I've been thinking about it for. Oh no, they're separate ear. Okay, cool. Those are bad.
Yeah, they're my glam earrings. I've been trying to turn more, ladylike during this thing.
Well, it's working.
Yeah, I feel way more insecure, so it has to be working.
Rachel, anything coming
By the way, Dana, so my mother also raised me very progressive, and she used to go to protests all the time. And it was fun to be able to, it was a weird thing to congratulate her on Kamala Harris becoming VP. Because, like, my mother didn't really have much to do with it this time. You know what I mean?
Yes. They like that issue. But then the other ones, like, you still have to drag them along on. Like, I don't know if I believe in that.
We had an interesting conversation about where she was talking about how the Democratic Party, how she doesn't like that it's leaning, and she's very, very into the Democratic Party, but she doesn't like all the socialism that they're espousing now. And I had to be like, hey, Mom, you're a socialist. Heads up. Everything you believe is socialism.
Right. Except for the part of, I want mine. And why shouldn't I get?
Yeah. Well, no,
that's for yours.
That's not her. I think we have different mothers, Dana. Just a heads up.
Yeah. It still has to be pulled along. I'd like my mom to meet your mom. It would bring it along, and then we can have some play dates.
Nice. That's awesome. I'll bring a pit bull. Rachel, what do we got coming in?
All right, so we had Jess in our front row tipped $20 and said, I can really get behind the idea of pedicures for all.
Nice.
Matthew Plummer, $5. Dana, what's the alcohol content in Big Otade?
Oh, whatever you need.
Did you say Big Otade? It's Bigotaid. You said Big Otade? Like it's.
I think it also goes by Monster Energy.
I like the idea that the drink is just called Otade, and it's just a big one of it. That's
You want your ice, your Otade? Yeah, I'll take some ice in my Otade.
I'll take a small Otade, and you know what? My buddy's gonna get a big Otade. I was like, oh, can I get a grande Otade? Is that okay?
No, Big Otade does not come in foreign languages. God damn it.
Deeply American.
That is perfect.
We also had.
It comes with American food, by the way. You can only get it with American food, like French fries and pizza. American food.
Yes, exactly.
From Staten Island.
Yeah. Sorry, Rachel.
A little more personal.
Big Otade might be equal to Semper Fi. That's pretty close to Semper Fi.
Well, I think Semper Fi is still better because Semper Fi is a real thing.
Yeah.
But she just heard what it was 4 minutes ago. This happened.
No,
I don't listen to the show. Listen.
B5 Fofum.
All right. We also had Kim Stewart tip Dana $5 for a pedicure.
Oh,
And then Tam, $5. Dana, pit bulls are terrible. I mean, pit bull songs are terrible. I change the channel every time he's on the radio.
Yeah, by the way, Pitbull, like the singer, has not done any favors to Pitbull's reputation.
You know that the Philadelphia, this is true. The Philadelphia Eagles would never play any Pitbull songs at the stadium when Mike Vick was the quarterback. I don't know exactly why, but I think.
Oh my God.
Zara tipped Dana $5 and said, "Great set. When life gives you lemons, keep them because hey, free lemons. If life gives you melons, you may have mild dyslexia."
You can make melonade.
We also had Stephen Burks tip £10, £5.01 for Dana, and $4.99 for Robert.
Nice.
And I get a night with Melonade.
Isn't melonade that thing you take to go sleep? What's that called?
I met her on Grindr. She's lovely.
We had a couple assholes tip. Brown tip $2. General, do big otades come frozen or on the rocks?
Oh, have you ever had ice Big Otade? It's so good. What you do is you take a bunch of Dixie cups and you pour in the Dixie cups and put a little popsicle stick in it, and then boom, you got Big Otade cups.
Those are Mason Dixie cups, Steve. Those are Mason Dixie cups that you Big Otade comes in.
Oh my God.
Oh, we should get those. I'm gonna bring those to Lesbian Kickball. We have that. It's a real thing.
All right, Rachel. What else?
Jake Parker tipped $5 and said the big otade, always satisfying.
Sorry.
And then we're caught up. Please no more big otades.
Sorry, so the Big Otade comes with a free tiki torch and a hat that says Chad.
It actually tastes
Or
great.
tenor.
It tastes great with fajitas.
I want all of you at my family's Thanksgiving.
Oh my gosh.
All right, we're caught up.
I will say I finally talked to my dad yesterday because if he hates Biden, fine. I just want to make sure he wasn't like saying this was not a real election, which he's not. He's saying Biden sucks, but he appreciates the election. But he sounded real sad, and it made me real happy. I don't know why. The first time I ever heard him be sad made me happy, but it made me real happy. Just the defeat in his voice. I didn't even say it just fueled me for like the whole day. It was great.
Yeah. Also, most of the left isn't thrilled about Biden. We're just happy to see Trump go. Like we just decided on this. We're just like, all right, this is the way it's going to be. All right, this is the way it's going to be.
I don't know. Biden was my first choice this whole election cycle.
And Ben ran for president, and still Biden was his first choice. Ben was the only candidate to ever endorse Biden while still a candidate for president.
That's correct.
I thought was risky.
Kind of like how Kanye endorsed Trump while he was running.
Yeah, exactly. It is about perspective. Like we went down to West Hollywood on Saturday because we heard all the car honking during the show, and we just went down there, and it was awesome. It was a lot of fun. And some of you guys saw the picture. Like we're walking down, we turn around, there's just a rainbow coming down over West Hollywood. It was just amazing, right? And then we watched Joe Biden's speech, and they had it on a TV, and there's a couple thousand people out there everywhere in masks doing what they're supposed to do, but having a great, just cheering, whatever. And I literally was like, yeah, during the primary, everyone in this little group fucking hated Joe Biden. That's how much people hate Trump. They were crying that Joe Biden was president. That's brought the country together. Is all I'm saying.
Here's also the difference is that none of us are going to have flags on our fucking lawn for the next 4 years. We're not getting tattoos. We're not naming kids after him. We're just happy that the witch was defeated.
Speak
Okay,
for
well,
yourself.
Steve,
That's
two
because we don't
things.
have lawns.
Steve,
or
if you're
children.
gonna say that we're not getting tattoos for Biden, I won't show you my ass. And secondly,
Too late.
Wait, that's the key to prevent it? All right, we're not getting tattoos for Biden.
and also, I just hope now that Trump will be gone and the Biden administration will be able to finally tear down that wall dividing West Hollywood and East Hollywood. That would be nice.
West
I'm gonna-
Hollywood was insane on Saturday. It was insane. And I was like, I looked outside. I was like, oh my God, wait till they hear about the election.
Have we done a show since? Did I tell you guys about the Trump caravan that I saw?
No.
Who?
It's so funny, by the way, now that they're doing caravans, because I'm like, you were very against caravans for a while. Now you're totally into caravans. But yeah, I was staying in a hotel in Westchester, New York, so just north of the city. And as I'm leaving the hotel, in the parking lot next to us, there was like a whole bunch of Trump people and driving around in their trucks. I don't know where the fuck they came from. I wanted to be like, go back to where you came from. Yeah, but upstate. And yeah, they had flags and they're honking their horns and shit. And some of them were like out like next to where traffic was going. So I did the responsible, calm thing. I realized, you know what? They lost. They're blowing off steam. And so I just drove by and flipped them off a couple times. You know, the responsible thing. I wanted to tell them all to put masks on and explain that like it had nothing to do with COVID.
I have a couple pictures I want to show you guys from Saturday. So this first one is just, that was the rainbow. So how cool is that, right? Just,
Yeah.
I mean, I sent that to my dad and I'm like, tell me God didn't want Biden to win, motherfucker. And then this one, and this is more of a Steve story, but there was a lady who was walking her dog across the road. It was all shut down, and then it just shit in the middle of the road, and then she didn't pick it up. And then me and Chrissy were just watching people, and we were kind of stoned. We were watching people walk by and almost step in this dog shit. And we were freaking out, and I was trying to go pick it up, and I couldn't find a bag, but I did find a cone. So I just put the cone next to the dog shit.
You
And
could have
solved
put it
the
over
problem.
the dog shit.
Well, I didn't want to fuck the cone. I didn't want them to work or pick it up, and it's got dog shit on it. So I just put it next to the dog
Fair
shit,
play, fair
and
play.
nobody stepped in it. But then I did see a picture today of, I think, why Steve really left California. So this is going to be shocking, guys. But
Oh my god.
He knocked up Judy
is
and he's
pregnant. Judy is
bouncing
pregnant.
down.
And Steve sold his house and fucking
Judy.
feet.
I sold my house to try to afford the half air baby.
Comedian destroys potential for plastic blow-up doll X to collect child support.
Do you have any idea how difficult that baby's gonna be? Like that, how difficult that baby's life is gonna be? It's half plastic, half redhead. Like that's
Yeah, it can't be in the sun for BPA reasons, for cancer reasons.
exactly.
There's lots of problems there.
And you can't abort it because it's plastic and it's going to last another 1,000 years.
The Supreme Court will count it as two dolls.
Life begins at penetration. All right. Did you catch up on Rachel?
No, let's get to Robert.
All right. Oh God, this guy, honestly, guys, you're gonna love him. We had him at my club a bunch of times. He's one of the most his political posts are just great. He's very, very funny. Robert Baril, everybody, give Robert a big hand.
Thank you. First, let me start by saying that I'm not surprised that Trump lost to Biden. I am surprised that Trump beat COVID. Holy shit, right? He's in his 70s. He's overweight. He's got the coronavirus. I mean, Kennedy had a better shot against the bullet. Like, that was the come from behind story of the year when he managed to survive that thing. Lots of people are doing their part, though, with the virus. I know gas stations, at least where I'm at, I see signs outside the gas stations that'll say free coffee for medical personnel. And it's just, not very thoughtful at all, actually, that kind of sign. Because, I mean, what's that saying? Like, hey, you guys are the real heroes going toe to toe with that virus, 16-hour shift, staring death in the face. You know what you can have on the house? The cheapest thing in the whole fucking store. That's give me, baby. You're the real. You're going toe to toe with all the worst coffee known to man. It's normally it's $1.07. We're gonna eat it, all right? Because you're the warriors in this. The batteries, those are still $9. It's non-negotiable. This is a gas station. We have a business here, but all the worst coffee known to man. It doesn't taste good, but it's hot as shit, and it's yours. I don't think I would trust the opinion of any doctor that drank gas station coffee. I'm going to say that. Because obviously, it's not the reason that one would go into medicine. But I would have to think that a perk would be not having to drink gas station coffee. Like, how low does your self-esteem have to be as a cardiologist to be like, I don't deserve Dunkin'? Like, what the fuck? You're making 6 figures. Spend the $4 and treat yourself like a person. If I'm in an exam room and the doctor goes, I'm sorry, Mr. Baril, you have cancer. And I look over and see a styrofoam cup of gas station coffee. He'll be like, I want a second fucking opinion. Because I don't think you know. What, did you choose that? That wasn't left by a trucker. You were checking for hernias 10 minutes before I got in here, right? That was your purpose? All right. Second opinion for sure. People aren't taking the virus seriously, though. I have a cousin who's rabidly anti-mask. She gives me the stats. She's like, well, Robert, it cuts off 18% of your oxygen. I'm like, well, where are you shopping, Marcy? Underwater? Like, is that a big problem? I know it's called Old Navy, but it's on land. I bet you make it. Huh? Her family, she instructed her family to start boycotting Walmart, which good luck in that tiny ass town. There's 3 buildings, right? You boycott Walmart, it just leaves the auto body shop and learning how to make shit. So figuring out how to whittle. They boycotted Walmart because Walmart on their own required all of their customers to wear masks in the store. Which came as horrible news to anyone that wants to be seen in a Walmart. That's really the best time to get recognized when you're putting the 4th box of snack cakes in the cart. That's when you want people to know for sure it's you. I've been trying to stay mellow with everything going on. I've been trying to relax, so I've been listening to a lot of Christian radio stations. I find the music uplifting, but in between the songs, you're pretty judgmental. They do a pretty judgmental, because they'll say things like, these songs are suitable for the whole family. I'm like, all right. First off, I don't know if the phrase "died for your sins" is suitable for a toddler. That seems kind of heavy. Do we need the chorus about crucifixion with the 5-year-old back there? Is that going to give them a little weird feeling? Mommy, who killed Jesus? Well, you did, honey. You're not perfect. You lie sometimes. That's why a guy got beaten to death 2,000 years ago. That's why in the morning. I got the lights. I'll wrap this up quickly. If you think about it, all Christian music is just love songs for Jesus that he didn't ask for. And that's pretty creepy, right? That's next level creepy, right? Because, like, I don't have fans. But if I did, and one of them's like, oh my God, Robert, you're my favorite. Here's 80 songs I wrote about. You'd be like, fuck, get away from me. This is my merch. And if you think about it that way, heaven for Jesus has to be a nightmare, right? Because it's just eternity with his dorkiest, neediest, creepiest fans forever. You can't get, you imagine how much William Shatner wants to blow his brains out 8 hours into a meet and greet in Topeka. God can't do that. All right, that's it. Thank you very much, everybody.
Robert Baril, so great. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to tip jar is open. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You could PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, You can super chat on the YouTube. By the way, Robert, excellent point about the gas station coffee. Also, I love that they're giving it to healthcare workers, and it's the kind of coffee you have to take yourself, which means other people are also touching it all day.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, disinfection's on us.
Yeah.
While you're in here, you get a free lottery ticket because you're a gambler. I like it.
Yeah. Mhm.
What was your tweet today, Robert? I loved your. What was your thing you had today?
Today where like anyone that still thinks Trump won the election also hasn't conceded the Civil War.
Yeah. I love that one. That made me laugh. Rachel, got anything coming in?
Yeah, we sure do. So we have Kim Stewart tipped $5 and said, Robert, for some good coffee.
Thank you.
Nice.
I appreciate that.
And then Tom Turner, 10 Canadian, to get a coffee at somewhere better than a gas station.
Nice.
Anywhere's better.
Tim Hortons if you're in Canada.
Yeah, he means Tim Hortons. He's Canadian.
Yeah.
We had Gregory G tip $5 for 3 gas station coffees or 1/2 Starbucks coffee.
I'll take it.
By the way, Robert, for the rest of your career, you're going to be tipped in coffee increments.
I was about to say, yeah, I'm sensing a pattern here. I got to have a bid on fucking cars. I think that's what I need.
Yeah, you fucked up.
Yeah. Oh, mansions are crazy, right? You ever been in one of these? I think we can all relate.
We also had Tam Brown $5 and Robert, as a nurse, I'd agree with your assessment of drinking gas station coffee, but hospital coffee destroys our ability to taste and choose better coffee.
Oh, that makes sense. All right.
I also love that the hospital coffee perk is not only just the cheapest thing in the store, but it's the one thing that basically says like, here, have this on us so you can just keep going and work in the front lines. Stay awake. Keep giving at the office. It's not even like a free cookie or something.
Right?
Yeah. Or like the gas. Like this is a gas station. No, you're not like hero, right? You're not Iron Man.
Yeah.
You're wearing scrubs. This is
Also,
one free gallon would be nice.
yeah.
what has been interesting is so at Nowhere Comedy Club we do a thing where health professionals can get a free ticket to a show. All they have to do is show us their ID and show that they work there. The amount of people who are like very peripherally related to that profession who have tried to get free tickets, like the amount of time, like we got one where they're like, well, I work in a garment place that makes uniforms for nurses, and we're like, you're not a fucking doctor, stop it.
I was a nurse 3 Halloweens in a row. Can I get a free ticket?
That's exactly it. Most of them, I mean, it's 99% of them are absolutely legit, and then every now and then we get an email and we're just like, what the fuck are you doing? Stop it.
I play a doctor sexually. Does that qualify, Steve?
Yeah.
Like I was actually a lifeguard in my summer between 8th and 9th grade. Does that count?
I sell pills. Does that, it's not really or anything.
That guy actually gets a free ticket.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not free. We'll just take trade. I get what you're doing.
Which pill?
Let's go ahead, Dana.
Which pills?
Oxy.
Yes, please.
I'm gonna Venmo.
Nice.
All right,
All right,
Rachel,
we
what else
also had Owingo Bowingo, long last name, $5 for Robert. And
Nice.
then Matthew Plummer, $5. It doesn't taste good, but it's hot as shit is a line I'll never forget. Jake Parker, $5. I'd tip Robert more, but I don't want to come off as a needy super fan.
No, I love that, Rob, because I think you're right. Like I've always said, I think that God wants us to get better, so we evolve, so we're not just such sycophants, just going, "I love you." It'd be so annoying all day if you were God. It would be terrible. It'd be the worst thing ever. People just suck. It was just like, "You're the." It's like, okay, let's have a conversation. What do you think about the fucking?
Yeah,
Jets?
he couldn't even go, like, he couldn't just have a nice walk on the street because they'd be like, oh, I loved you in the New Testament. He's like, yes, I know. I was in
Like,
it. What's the meek? Yep, I said it. You know my lines. What are we doing here?
When there was
Like,
one
I was
set
thinking
of
my
footprints, when there was one set of footprints Jesus bailed. He was like, I get it. You're a fan. I got to get out of here.
I also think it's horrible that they brought up the New Testament. I mean, the sequel's never as good. It's not his best work.
He probably want 10 minutes in hell just to relax by himself and just chill.
I
Is
love
that what the
so
last
much.
4 years have been?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I loved so much Kevin Smith's choice in Dogma when the Catholic Church was trying to rebrand the New Testament Jesus as Buddy Jesus, this like friendly action hero guy.
Yeah.
It's Buddy Jesus.
I had a Buddy Jesus action figure for a while, but I think I left it in a house. Ben had one; he'd have it right now at his disposal, like within arm's reach. But
I had one, but I put it on water and I couldn't walk.
Charlie in the chat just said, "Is it possible to chill in hell?"
I used to have a pretty good relationship with Jesus, but then I found out he was seeing a lot of other people, which I didn't care for. Like monogamy but at least he owned up to it, because I was like, Jesus, how many people are you seeing behind my back? And then he spread out his arms and died, which was extreme, I thought, but I got the message.
You know why? Because Jesus, not much of a clapper.
I do
Yeah,
think
do you
it's
think
amazing.
if people clap in church, is that just mean?
Yes.
Look what our arms can do.
No, his problem is his hands are so aerodynamic. He claps too hard, it hurts. Okay.
All right. We also had Zara tip Robert $5 and said, "That set crucified. Also, with the beard and the plaid, you look like the designated Robbo mate in every Australian friend group." Robo? Did I say that right?
Probably not.
None of us know.
Robbo?
Robbo.
Robo. I still didn't say it right. Whatever. It's Robbo. Rob has BO. How's that?
I don't know if I like that one, but
Sorry. Jess tipped you $20 and said, "I don't even know where to go with this. You're so fucking funny. Thank you."
oh, thank you.
And then Frankie Nataro, $10. Robert, I'm literally drinking my free Wawa coffee. Stephen Burks, £10, £5 and 1 cent, so Robert can stand outside a mansion and judge people coffee, and then $4.99 for Dana to keep it fair.
Hey, it goes both ways, baby. I like it.
We had Anthony Bradbury tip the show $10, Victor Peterson $7. Thank you guys. Jake M tipped $5 and said, "I learned today that Trump means fart in the UK. That explains a lot."
Also in the Northeast.
That means I am a Trumper. Okay.
And then Lilith M tipped $20 and said, "For the PSA that not even COVID wants shit to do with Trump."
Yeah. Like everyone else that works and then resigned after 3 days.
Did COVID Scaramucci'd Trump? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Trump had COVID for one Scaramucci.
COVID's already got a book deal. Yeah.
If you want something really lethal, you take a Kushner. No vaccine for that.
All right, and we are caught up. Do we
Got
wanna do
up.
the
All
game?
right. Let's play this game.
So the game is come up with some equally ridiculous, very funny conspiracy theories. And these are the couple unpaid entries that I liked. And so audience in our front row, if you guys want to play, please raise the blue virtual hands in the participants window and I'll call on you. So these are the ones unpaid. So Andrew Kerr, Chris Bowers, and the guy from Smash Mouth are the same person.
Hey
We
now.
said ridiculous ones.
Hey now. Come on.
You're an all-star. And then Werner de Jong, Rudy Giuliani's scene in Borat 2 is actually orchestrated by Trump himself to be more appealing to younger voters, but he didn't realize people under 18 can't vote. All right, and so Robert and Dana, these are the ones that we'll be voting on, starting with our live audience. So, Jonathan S., why don't you start us off?
All right. So Ben helped rig the state of Wisconsin for Joe Biden by sending an army of vintage ladies to cast illegal ballots. Don't worry. I think your disguise was pretty good, Ben. They fit right in.
Whoa!
Oh, shit.
Whoa! Damn! How did you get my exact vintage ladies with cheese heads on them?
I cannot divulge my secrets, but
Holy!
Oh, and I love your shirt, Jonathan.
thank you. There's some in
That
the
was
mail.
awesome.
So you'll have some shortly.
Oh, you're getting them in the mail.
Who is? I am? Woo!
Not more shit, Jonathan. We're trying to make him auction stuff off.
I think that's
Ben
actually
has
why
a-
his tooth fell out. He's
Ooh.
giving away too much stuff and he's crumbling.
Maybe in the next auction, he auctions one of his old vintage ladies.
You're breaking up, Rachel.
All right, Dave Adler, you're next.
All right, so mine going to be salad is a tool of the Illuminati and Planet Fitness to sell ranch dressing and in turn gym memberships.
With all those things, Dave, that sounds perfect to me. I'm part of this conspiracy for sure.
Sean Ehrlich.
North Dakota doesn't actually exist. It's a marketing scheme by South Dakota to make them seem warmer.
I believe a lot of these.
Zara.
Okay, so No Nut November is actually just propaganda from the anti-pistachio lobby. And down under, we actually do fuck spiders to keep the drop bears away. Any hands? I'm done.
Lindsay.
My two are Milton and Henry are really government robot dogs conducting undercover surveillance.
Nice.
And Rachel's mispronunciations are all an act to lull us into a false sense of security.
Nice.
Brian.
I just got two. SDSC created Parler to troll the alt-right. And if you send bacon to a liberal, they turn into a Trump supporter.
Courtney Smith.
Rude Bowers, rude.
Oh, sorry.
Zara was the reason Steve and Rachel broke up. And she's currently not in a hotel room at all, but is in a street across from Steve to make sure that he doesn't come for her woman's.
How'd she know?
Zara is trying to show us that it's a real room right
Wow,
now.
that is an incredible virtual background. Do you have like a very deep green screen?
She
Amazing.
learned from Danny
Deep
Jollis. This is
something.
all a video. This is all a video in the background. That's a Danny Jollis trick. I've seen that. Don't fall for it. She recorded that weeks ago.
Amazing. Great proof, Zara. Great proof, kind of like that time when you and Rachel were in the same room and that was real. Okay, enough of the lies.
By the way, I also like that she got a banana for scale at the same time.
I'm just very lonely.
You
Hard
said the inside
confessions.
words outside, Zara.
Wow.
What are you, Trump?
Yeah, loud confessions instead of soft confessions.
Yelling can.
Wow. Also, it doesn't prove anything. I've got a green screen behind me for 150 episodes, and look, oh, a chicken. Like, it's not that hard. Stuff out of your fake background.
To pull a chicken out of something? Oh, God.
Oh, Lord. Chris LaBelle, save us.
Oh God. Okay. So Leedy's entire family is actually hiding under her desk doing all of the doodles. There's no way she's making all of them that fun. And then the other one is Rachel is actually the Zodiac killer. Now, hear me out, because think about it. Decades of experts and computer programs trying to beat the ciphers that they wrote, or Rachel just misspelled something.
Gus, you're up. Are you choking now, Lavelle? He's dead. He's dead.
What is Gus syrup?
So I have that the budget chicken knocked out Ben's tooth. And the reason for the WikiLeaks was because Steve used to work for the NSA and the CIA.
Damn it, I'm supposed to be in Russia. Don't tell anybody.
That's why you sold your place.
Yeah.
Is there anybody else in our front row that wants to do one live on air that didn't raise their hands? Just wave at me. I had one from Bill Thompson and Tam, go ahead.
Apparently, picking on Lavelle about his technological challenges has affected me today.
You're good.
Bowers witnessed the mafia kill someone at his vegetable farm in 1996, and he went into witness protection after testifying. He has flashbacks when he sees broccoli. Rachel is a linguistics expert for the CIA. This show is part of her cover. Ben was once the most punctual and organized person on the earth until the tragic globe accident. The hecklers aren't real. They're all Steve's multiple personalities.
Verbal Fight Club.
Are you choking too now, you bitch?
I love the way Rachel talks trash still in her very dulcet tones. Are you choking too now, you bitch?
And then Bill Thompson in our front row had edibles don't give you munchies. And here are the rest of the game entries. Kim Stewart. Trump is frantically trying to find spray tan to match his orange jumpsuit.
Oh, that's good.
Kim Stewart. Lindsey Graham is marrying a woman.
Wild.
Jake M. In that picture with his hand down his pants, Rudy Giuliani was just getting advice from his press secretary. Oingo Boingo, long last name. Ben has actually been getting it more than anyone else. He said, keep it kind. Amenasala. Carmel is actually Ben's blow-up doll that he's been stuck with, like in Castaway.
You hear that oversized bottle of caramel flavored coffee creamer?
Victor Peterson. Republicans are actually rare land-dwelling sharks in elaborate costumes hell-bent on accelerating global warming so that oceans will rise and sharks may reign supreme. Renee Hutchison. Steve has been dyeing his hair his whole life because he came up with the idea of Ginger Kid at a young age and just really committed to the bit. Tom Turner. This game is rigged. Votes should stop when they show that I'm winning. I still haven't conceded that I lost that one last week. Amanasala. Trump's existence is proof of God's sense of humor. He gave us Kamala because he realized he took it too far. Raz. Carmel is lost in Ben's props, and now Ben feels guilty, and he's using, you hear that, Carmel? Hoping she can hear and reunite with him. That explains the lack of action. Hashtag pray for Carmel.
Look, I'm not saying if that's true or false, but I will tell you this. Can you have you cut over it yet, Taylor? Can you? Let me check. Carmel, are you there? Are you there, Carmel? Where are you? Where are you, darling?
God, what's happening?
I will say that I've been
worth it.
I've been to
Well, it would have been more worth it if you cut during the actual moment when the thing happened and not having me had to make a thing of it, Taylor.
Sure.
No, not really. I don't think that would have made a difference.
Wait, Ben. Why am I pink?
I'll get back to you in a couple of minutes.
The worst 8-ball ever.
I love that Bowers is doing the reflecting on the window filter, but not on purpose.
Look, daylight savings time is fucking with my light. I don't know what's going on with the sunset's different now. I gotta figure this shit out.
Have you heard of drapes, dude? Have you heard of drapes?
Then it's dark in here. I don't know.
No, Ben. Drapes sound too much like grapes, and he hates fruit. So.
All right,
Well,
more
Steve,
game
that's
entries.
because you're medium rare.
Boom!
No, still no. Amenasala. This show is definitely scripted because there's no way someone would unintentionally fuck up that many words.
I enjoy that you didn't even know where that was going until the end.
Jeremy Day.
Good now.
Jeremy Day. I hate conspiracy theories. I think there's a group of people making them just to annoy me.
Nice.
Jeremy Day. I heard a conspiracy theory once about 2 single beds, but it has since been debunked. Jeremy. Frank Berman. SDSC doesn't exist. It's all in the mind of Henry Horse.
Is that true, Henry?
Wonderful last episode.
Henry's sleeping right now.
And
Feel free to-
FJB.
Feel free to not cut to it, Taylor.
Sounds good.
He's not going to. FJB. Rachel is mispronouncing words on purpose. She's really a Russian spy giving away secret codes to the KGB.
Nice.
And then Amenasala. Ben is actually a morning person, just born in the wrong time zone.
I am wrong.
And then let's see.
I mean, the battle cry of the KGB is Semper Fi, so I think this does work. I mean, that last one is.
Courtney Smith. Rachel was once a spelling bee prodigy until she mispronounced her final word in order to win, and the shame of that haunts her to this day. And those are all of them.
All right. Oh, really good. I like a lot of that. I like North Dakota doesn't exist. I like that Zara is the reason that Steve and Rachel broke up. The tan jumpsuits, the shark was good. Steve had dyeing his hair for ginger kid, but I think I'm going to go with that Lee's whole family is under the desk drawing. That was my favorite. I'm going with LaBelle's. What was your favorite, Robert?
I gotta go Republican land sharks.
That was a good one. Dana.
Yeah, that's got mine.
Am I allowed to say my conspiracy too?
We'll say that once we vote.
Oh, okay. North Dakota, South Dakota, South. North Dakota is fake. Just make South Dakota look warmer.
Awesome. Rach.
Here's another one. Rachel always reads ahead and knows exactly what she's saying as she says it. Big okay. Stupid. I just died and asked for this one to be paid. Raz's Carmel is lost in Ben's props, and he's trying to find her by saying, "You hear that, Carmel?"
All
right. Like rubble after an earthquake.
Yeah.
Make any noise, Carmel.
Yeah. I have been to Ben's house twice now, and I've not met Carmel yet, so I don't know what it's about. But
That's because you're not at my real house, Bowers. I have a second place, so I don't invite you into my real place.
Nice. Which was your vote, Ben?
I did like a lot the Leedy family, but I don't know why they need to be under the table. They could just be next to her and handing her drawings when she's not on camera. So I don't believe that one. So I'm gonna go with Republican land sharks because it is the only plausible explanation for their heartless policies.
I am also going to go Republican land sharks, which is particularly weird because they tend to do worse along the coastline. But yeah, Republican land sharks is the winner. So to claim your prize, go to stscshow.com, shoot us an email, and that is the way it works. Now,
Also, Steve, that's not weird at all because obviously people on the coasts would not want the sharks to come and drown them and take over.
right, they know because they've experienced with sharks, whereas people in the Midwest are like, what are these things? They don't know.
That's exactly right. And I would like to say you're medium rare.
Fuck, he got me.
Dana, do you have any conspiracy theories to add?
Yes. I've never read the instructions that you email for this show, and it's never been a problem until this segment, which makes me think that it's part of a conspiracy of a fake format.
Nice. Robert, do you have any?
No, I was not. The other stuff that I prepared, I don't have any. Trump is a good president. How about that for a conspiracy theory? He's done very well.
That works. I don't have any either. Rach, you got any?
No, I don't have any.
All right, Steve, Ben, you got any?
I only got 2.
I've got 8.
All right.
Well, do yours too, Steve, and we'll let Ben take it home.
All right. I just have 2. One, I am actually the budget chicken. That is why he was on video and I wasn't in the frame with him.
Oh, yeah, that's probably true.
And 2, Rachel did not poison Ben. She was framed by Carmel, who wanted to not hear that.
When your plastic pregnant baby mama comes running to me for support, I will tell her what to find.
By the way, the plastic pregnant baby mamas are playing at the Roxy on Monday.
Yeah, because they got to eat, Steve. I've got Trump supporters are secretly smart. I like pizza is actually secret code for I don't like pizza. Trump is Dick Cheney in costume. Steve actually apologizes so much that the human ear can only hear it as not apologizing. Without makeup, the whole Trump family looks like Giuliani before makeup. I just like the idea that Giuliani looks even worse without the makeup he's clearly applying. Rachel and Bowers teach a popular learning annex class called Pronunciation and Enunciation. I won the popular vote. I just asked everybody to keep that quiet.
In your house, at least.
Well, at least 50%, and it's kind of a toss-up. Henry's the deciding vote. Here's a conspiracy theory for you. What props? 2 more. We have never heard LaBelle. And finally, QAnon is called that because it's just a drunk guy with a pool cue so far up his ass it tweaked his brain real bad.
Good.
I love it. All right.
Ben, if I could just say one thing about your entries, they were well done.
A rare compliment from you.
Yeah, I gotta say, A1.
Oh God.
Well, I could have done Worcester.
Oh my God.
I should have done more. I made a mistake.
Rachel, do you have the new song queued up? 'Cause I've got
That's
it.
okay. I'm flanked by wonderful
somebody else
co-hosts.
play
A sweet young artist girl is she, princess of online comedy, doodling so quickly. When she's on SDSC, it's leading doodle time.
Woo!
Doodle time. It's doodle time. It's doodle time with Leedy Corbin.
I love it. It's so good.
It's wonderful, but we definitely have to make a version that's not the full 30 seconds. You know,
Yes.
some TV shows have 2 themes that.
Yes, no, I think it's good that we replaced my improvised one that was different every time with something that's 30 seconds with a musical interlude that takes about a minute and a half.
It's okay though. It's okay. It gave my family member time to finish the very last one. Oh, thanks. Okay. Here is the very last one. It's are you confused yet? That's what this show is all about. And here is the budget chicken punching Ben's tooth out. Here is. And then they beat Jesus and he was tortured to death. And then there's young. Eagle 2020, pedicures for all.
Yeah.
Stooping on crouton shirt. That's it. That's the entire watercolor. Sorry, my sibling made that one. It's not the best. I am really gonna fuck with this lady. Oh no! Cough! Hack! I'm turning into a zombie. He's got your number now. It's too late. A part of my penis fell off. Here's Steve with the grande otade. And there's Bowers saying, "What the fuck is that? America!" Smash the bottle. I'm selling my house. Here's the SS, in other words, the soup.
Oh my god. It looks so pleasant. Looks so pleasant.
Yeah, they're all really happy. I had to make them cute, otherwise I'm just drawing Nazis, really. Here's here's Ben with the tattoo of Biden-Harris on his ass.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's in reality, it's a picture of Biden wearing aviators, smiling that smile.
Oh,
That's fair enough.
my bad. My
You
mistake.
couldn't have known. You couldn't have known.
I've never seen it for good reason. And my last one is, I need a wall.
Yes.
Love it.
Oh, you bitch.
At Art for My Hero,
Awesome.
where you can follow her and her very talented family.
Nice. All right, Robert, we made it to the end of the episode. Robert, where do we find you at? Where do we follow you online and stuff?
At Robert Baril 2 on Twitter, Robert Baril on Facebook. That's about it. Oh, and Instagram on Instagram.
All right, cool, man. Well, thanks for being here. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Great job.
Thanks, Robert.
Thanks, man.
Dana, where do we find you at?
Dana Eagle tweets, except I don't really that often. And Dana Eagle on Instagram.
Very cool. Well, thanks so much.
Thank you, Dana.
Thank you.
You next time. You can find me at Bowers Comedy, check that out. Ben, what you got coming up?
I have to announce that I unfortunately have to postpone again my first in-person road shows of the year at the DC Comedy Loft in Washington, D.C. They've not gotten the permit to reopen for indoor live performances yet, so we'll be hopefully rescheduling that for January. I hope for 2 days after inauguration, so I can be there for inauguration and party with everybody in our nation's capital. So that's a non-plug, but I will be doing the next Glee Off the Top at Nowhere Comedy this coming, well, 1 week from tomorrow, Wednesday, the 18th of November. Lady Doodle Time and her family will be there drawing under tables.
Awesome. Steve.
You can actually see me live this weekend at the DC Comedy Loft. You can see me coming up at Nowhere Comedy Club. You can see me on the 25th of November also. On Ask Us Anything, on Ask Us Everything, Daniel Muggleton shaved his mustache. We're doing it for charity for the Martin Foundation, and if we raise $2,500, I will shave the headband Steve mustache back from Psycho Yoga instructor, and I will keep it all throughout November. So the sooner we raise it, the longer I have to do that. But I'm also traveling on the road in parts of the country where that's normal, so don't sweat it. So check out an Ask Us Everything show and join in the fun.
Way to raise the stakes on those plugs. I hope at your upcoming shows people can do a meet and greet afterwards.
God damn it. That was
Great.
It
Any
was
catch up
meaty.
on before we get out of here?
Yes, we got a couple things. So we had Zara said land sharks are actually a thing. I promise this isn't an Aussie conspiracy theory.
Nice.
Technics, Ben. It would have worked, Taylor, sure. Savannah Martin tipped 574 and said, being generally indignant, God damn it, and defending the best man on the show are not mutually exclusive.
By the way, it's pronounced indigenous.
And then Razor.
By the way, indignant and indigent are two very different things.
My eyes just go too quick, and I'm looking at the end to make sure it's not something fucked up that I'm about to say, and I can't. Some days.
I want people to tip with the word impotent and see if she says important.
I don't like the context that's going to cause. I don't like that at all.
That's why
I feel like I'm going to be very important to a lot of people.
Oh, no. And last one I liked, Razor said, Rachel used to pronounce words right. Bowers used to eat vegetables. Carmel used to hear Ben. And Steve used to pronounce Nevada right until they all got PTSD-SC.
Oh! My light just fell and probably broke. That was a very good entry. I'm sorry to have stepped on it.
All right.
Do I cut to you now?
Sorry.
All right, guys, we're caught up.
All right. Well, thank you, audience. Yet again, you were amazing. I loved all the tinfoil stuff. You guys make us laugh every time. We will see. I love the new group too, which we'll talk about tomorrow. We will talk to you guys. It's Saturday, and we will talk to you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be here at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Again, so audience, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much. Rach, you got anything before you get out of here?
Just Gus saying I'm not impotent. That was it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, yeah. Sounds great.
Bye.
Yes.
God, is that what the VIP front row means?
Yes. Very impunch. Okay.
No.
Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm very excited. Let's have a fun time. We'll see you tomorrow. Steve.
Yeah, fun as always. Sorry for my weird pink light. It gave Ben a ton of material, so that's why I did it. And I'm in a mood I'm gonna go get a steak.
Well, Steve, I hope you get that steak ordered the way you like it prepared. Thank you guys for being with us. I don't know. Hopefully I have all my body parts here tomorrow night. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon. When is the show? Good night, everybody.
What's in your mouth?
Not